Thanks for joining me today. What I wanted to cover today was a couple of things. The main thing, of course, being that the Thai government is going to be checking up on foreigners' mobile phone numbers if they use it for banking services. Now, I'll explain a little bit about that, but really my reason for posting this video is actually two things. Number one, it seems to be that they're always hammering foreigners for checking up on them and making sure that they're not doing anything illegal, which is perfectly fine. But when the roles are reversed and flipped the other way, the Thai government does not watch Thai people doing illegal things to foreigners in return. So it's like they'll go one way, but they won't go the other way. And then the second thing is, of course, based on the name of the title of the YouTube channel, I want to talk about Thai people cheating on foreigners. Let me explain what's going on here. So, currently, right now, the Thai government decides, hey, we're going to go ahead and start checking up on all these things involving making sure that foreigners who set up bank accounts, they set up legitimately and they're using it for legitimate purposes, and they want to make sure that it's done properly, and they want to verify that that they have the right to use the services they're using. Now, the one thing that really upsets me about this situation is, let me give you a little bit of background on my situation. So, been in Thailand for on and off now for over 20 years, and I've worked and lived here full time before in the past. Now I'm just kind of part time right now. I just come over on work visas for 60 to 90 days. Now I have a number of Thai bank accounts, and over this time I've learned a lot about living in Thailand, and I think I'm a pretty good character and done a very good job of staying away from what they call Thai scams. Any country you go to, there are scams. The unfortunate thing here in Thailand is the Thai government does not really go after foreigners. They don't actually go after Thai people scamming on foreigners to the extent that they hammer away at foreigners living in their country, which I understand. Anybody who's been here long enough knows that Thai people can be a little bit racist and judgmental and have basically biases. And the same thing for the Thai government. The Thai government has notoriously shown that they go one direction for their people, and then the other direction they don't give you the same benefit. And as a foreigner living here in Thailand and owning property and being retired out here, I've been involved or been a victim of a number of Thai crimes over the years. Of course, a lot more when I was new here. And then as you get older and you've been here long enough, you kind of pick up on it and sense that. Now, not too long ago, I had a situation where I needed to get an updated Thai driver's license. I was not working here full time anymore, and I needed to figure out a way to continue to renew my motorbike and get the motorbike license. I didn't need it for the car because I wasn't driving clients around anymore. And I sent out a message to just a group chat of other local expats, and I said, hey, anybody have a licensing service company that can help me? And they go, yeah, there's one here on Facebook. And they gave me the information, and I messaged them, and they're all over Facebook. They have a lot of posts and a lot of pictures showing that hey, we go ahead and help people get their license. And because it came from a referral from somebody who said that they have a couple friends who use their services, and so I went ahead and went through the process. And of course, they want money up front. And as much as foreigners say don't pay up front, there's a lot of areas where you just have to. So I went ahead and sent the deposit and said I was waiting for the license, and it never came. And then eventually I found out after the third request for additional funds, they kept on adding more and more payments, that it was a scam. And so I went ahead and reported it to the police station, got a police report, And then I had to send the letter that they generated to my local bank to have them stop that bank account from withdrawing any more funds from other people's accounts. And when I went there, the lady said, "Oh yeah, this account's been closed a while ago now, or a few days back, and there's been hundreds of people with these letters coming to check on them." Now, I went back to the police station with another friend who used their same services because were in the group chat, and they were a little bit more delayed than me, and they had a different bank information, but the same people from the Line app were basically sending the information saying, "Hey, can you send some money?" And they used the Line app, and it's the same. They use the same Line accounts. There's like 5 different Line accounts, but basically they're using the same Line accounts, and they're still posting on their Facebook pages, and they're still using different. They're using the Line accounts, but they're using different bank numbers. So they were somehow able to set up new bank accounts. But let me see if I can show you on Line app a little bit of what they're doing. Sorry for the fuzzy nature of this. So currently right now they'll be on like Pattaya or Bangkok, sell and buy in Pattaya, and they'll go ahead and basically say, "Hey, we'll help you get your license," and they have it via Line app, and they always show a smiling foreigner who's basically getting the license. Okay. Then I keep on getting these messages on my Line app, and you can see how many I'm getting, right? They're just sending me regular Line apps on a regular basis, basically saying that they have services available to help you with the opening up a Thai driver's license or a renewal. And when I went back with my friend, when he was reporting getting scammed on this Thai scam, and it is by Thai people, by the way, and I told them, "Hey, they're still operating on Facebook and they're still operating on Line app. Why haven't you done anything?" And they said, "Oh yeah, we are working on it and getting all the necessary information." Let me tell you, if this was a foreigner scamming another foreigner, or a foreigner scamming a Thai person, they would immediately hammer away at them. I didn't report this to you guys, and I should do a full report, but I got scammed, not scammed, but I got really bad service on a construction project where some things didn't get done, some things I was overcharged, some things I got charged and not done, and it was just a shoddy job on the construction for the most part, but I took him to court for the part of the work that was not done. Excuse me. And some of the other issues involving the construction, because it was a build out over a balcony, so it was dangerous. And this guy has kind of done this sort of work before to other people. I found out through the grapevines after the fact. And I was not on site. Yeah, that's the problem when you're not in Bangkok and I've left the country and the work was still occurring. Expecting them to do a quality job, it's not going to happen. And then what happened was I requested they either return my funds or get the work done, and they wouldn't do either one. So I took them to court, and of course, for us, when it comes to remodel and construction work, it costs us more in legal fees than to get the money back. And Thai people know this, and so Thai people will always ask for last payment. And this is why foreigners have learned not to give final payment until the final day, because there's no incentive to come back and finish the work. So that's why things get partially done. When they've received enough of the money, they won't come back to work. And this is one of those things I think the Thai government really needs to crack down on. Thai people, if they're going to take money from foreigners, they can't ask for final payment and not come back and do the work. And it happens way too much. And there needs to be a big crackdown on Thai people doing this to foreigners, because it's such a prevalent situation. they need to support foreigners here. If we're paying legal fees and having the right retirement visas, we're just as much should have just as much rights. So, anyways, what happened was this Thai person knew that he was actually born in Thailand, but grew up most of his time in England, but then came back to Thailand. And this guy knew that most of us are not going to go through the legal hoops to get back the same amount of money that it would cost us to go to court. But I just was fed up with this guy for scamming so much and taking advantage. So I took him to court. I won the judgment very easily, of course. And, it's just made me realize that when the court decided that they were going to allow this guy to pay me only 3,000 baht a month for 2.5 years, or like over 2.5 years, to pay for all the funds that were lost. I think basically he was the judgment was basically he can pay anywhere from 3,000 baht or more per month, but 3,000 was the minimum, and he had to pay that every month, which means that this thing is going to stretch out for like 2.5 years or longer. And we had it's actually going to be longer now because there's some interest and stuff for his late payments. But we basically realized that if it was a foreigner who scammed a Thai person, we would be told immediately pay up or else, or they would just take the funds from our banks and other things. Now, because this gentleman is Thai, they get the benefit of the doubt and they get lenient penalties. So there was no interest awarded to me. The fact that they only have to make 3,000 baht payments per week, and this thing can stretch out for a ridiculous amount of time. And then, it's just, there's really no recourse for Thai people scamming on foreigners. So let's get back to this thing here. So what happened is they put this on here, and immediately when I saw that there were checks underway for the Thai mobile banks, phone numbers registered to make sure that foreigners weren't circumventing any situations and their numbers were legit. That's perfectly fine. I have no problems with that. But on the same token, Thai people have numerous phone numbers where they use their phone numbers and they use Line app, and they have people transfer and have phone numbers that are temporary phone numbers where they set up temporary accounts and have people sending first payment and deposits into these accounts. And then before the police can catch them, they've closed down that account and gone to another account. And for all intents and purposes, the Thai government has double standards. They will allow Thai people to cheat on foreigners, and it's a very slow process, very lenient on Thai people cheating on foreigners, and in a lot of situations they continue to allow illegal activities to occur, like this situation with the license thing. This guy still has his Facebook page, this guy still has his Line apps, this guy still has bank accounts he's opening up. It's a group of Thai people that are cheating foreigners, and they're just finding different informational resource areas and ways to market their product to other people. And the Thai police have not stepped forward to correct and fix the situation. And so this is where they were hammer away very quickly at the foreigner cheating the Thai person, or a foreigner cheating another foreigner, and kick them out of the country and take their funds immediately. But when it comes to a Thai group and Thai people cheating on foreigners, they really don't have the time or the need or the want to correct the situation. And so it's very frustrating when dealing with this, because it's like we really are second-class citizens. People complain and say, "Oh, we feel like we're second-class citizens here in Thailand." Well, we really are. The Thai government has shown that time and time again that it's okay for Thai people to cheat and beat up and do illegal activities against foreigners, and that foreigners they're just not going to get due process, and unless they go through the court systems, and even going through the court systems, that we're not going to get the benefit of the doubt, and we're also not going to get our day of justice. While the Thai person either has nothing happen to them or they get a slap on the wrist, and that's where the frustration occurs, because having this double standard in Thailand is very, very frustrating. Um, you know, I've you know I've been here for over 20 years, and I've made it a point to watch out for scams and illegal activities and making sure that I'm not a target. But when you're here this long, there's little things pop up. And this one here, I couldn't verify just because I just went out to my group of expats and I said, "Hey, anybody use this?" And as soon as I got scammed, I went back to the guy and said, "Hey, I asked you specifically, for a company, and of course, when I'm asking for a referral, I'm asking for a legit referral." And he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, Todd. I made a mistake. I I got this. I knew two other people who either took down this information or were planning on using them, and they hadn't gone through the steps yet. And then I gave you the information, and then you got scammed. So I'm sorry for that." Now, what's frustrating is, even after I reported it, and there's hundreds of other foreigners I found out through my Thai bank, one of my Thai banks. After I went and took the paper in, after I went to the police station, they said, "Oh yeah, we've had lots of foreigners come in, and these people use different account numbers, and they, once one account is either closed or they close it themselves and they take in all the money out, they move on to another account." Now, when the other mutual friend got scammed, and I went with him to the police station, and I had my original papers. I said, "Hey, why is it that these people, these Thai people, group of people who are cheating on foreigners, why are they still in business?" And the police says, "Oh, we're working on it, we're gathering information." Well, let me tell you, if it was a foreigner cheating a Thai person, they would immediately put an end to that. And that's where the double standard is. It seems like whether it's a brawl or a fight at a pub, or whether it's a banking situation or a construction scam, it seems that Thai people either get the benefit of the doubt in terms of looking the other way, or the police not wanting to deal with it, or if they are really egregious in what they do, they get a slap in the wrist. And foreigners, on the same token, they will go to jail, or they will get escorted to jail and then thrown out of the country. And it just amazes me um, how much of a double standard, and how much I'm going to come out and say it. I mean, I don't care if I get in trouble or not. Thai government has no problems with foreigners getting scammed and cheated in Thailand. They really don't. There is a lot of this happens in foreign countries. I understand that. I've worked and lived in so many foreign countries over the years. But here in Thailand, they have no problems with a Thai person beating up on a foreigner. They have no problems with a Thai person cheating, taking money, scamming a foreigner. And the repercussions are little to none. And this way of thinking and running your country is just, it really sours me. And it's really disappointing that even after my over 20 years of being here, and this has been going on for years and years and years, the fact that the system is broken and not willing to change is very upsetting. Now, when you choose to come here and retire and work here, yes, you take upon yourselves to realize that you are a foreigner living in this country, and that's perfectly fine. Um, but even as careful as I am, there are still instances where I get scammed or cheated and other things, and when I turn to the police to report it or hope that things change over time. It just doesn't. And so it's really upsetting that we just can't get to a point in time in the world now here in Thailand where we have gotten to a point where the Thai government decided, hey, we are going to go ahead and change the way we're going to operate. But they haven't. And there's really no plans right now to change. And so that's very disappointing. So here we are. This started late in 2022, and the reason it was reported this morning in a bunch of Bangkok verification news stations is, here in Thailand, things get dragged down and start a little later. So it took a while before this process started, and so it's in full gear right now. And I have no problems them verifying foreigner bank accounts, phone numbers, and bank accounts. And they're always verifying foreigner stuff. And that's no problem. I have no problems with that. But then on the same token, when Thai people are scamming and using multiple phone numbers and opening up bank accounts and having foreigners send first payments and last payments and request services to get work done, and then they get scammed, and then you report it, you actually report it, and nothing gets done, then that's the frustrating part. And it's also the double standard of, hey, we're going to go ahead and really be due diligent against foreigners, but then when it's Thai people doing bad things to foreigners, well, we don't have time to get around to that right now. Thai people, foreigners can afford it. So if they get scammed out of some money, or even lots of money, or they get their condo stolen from them, that's just the way it goes. And so that's where the frustrating part is. And some of it is so blatantly bad, and it's just very frustrating. And I'm going to do another video. I was in Bangkok when somebody had run out of, I think they were drunk and they caused a commotion inside the bar, which is fine. It's not fine, but what I mean is I understand that. Now, when he stumbled across, another foreigner was walking by, and they tackled that foreigner, and he got scruffed up pretty good. And one thing I hate about the Thai people is when one Thai person comes out to fight another foreigner, then you'll see Thai people coming out of the woodworks who had nothing to do with it or just walking by on the street starting to attack. And the Thai government looks the other way when it comes to be a mob attack, a Thai mob attack, which means that, they think that they're immune to getting prosecution, so they'll go ahead and they'll beat to a pulp a foreigner if they think that, that they want to. So maybe the Thai person caused a commotion in the bar, or maybe he broke a glass or something like that, or maybe he hasn't paid yet. But regardless, you don't have a right to put somebody in the hospital and make them unconscious or near-death situation. And that's basically what happened. Coming out over in Bangkok in the evening, they tackled the wrong foreigner. And they beat, and then other Thai people from the other opposite side of the street started kicking and beating on this guy who was on the ground. And there were some people around who realized what happened, in front of me, and they had them stop. By then, this guy was unconscious. He was bleeding everywhere, and had broken bones. And nothing, my understanding is nothing's going to happen to these Thai people who do the mob attacks. And there's a real problem here in Thailand where young Thai men know that they're not going to get prosecuted by the Thai government when they go ahead and do these mob attacks to foreigners. And it's getting to this day and age where mob attacks by Thai young men on foreigners has to stop. I mean, the Thai government needs to step in. And it's really unsettling situation. If you're going to operate a business, I don't care if it's a pub or a club, if you're going to take foreigner money, and foreigners do pay big money, spend big money in these clubs, while Thai people typically don't. If you're going to go ahead and let them in, you can't find any little excuse to beat them up And that's what happens a lot. So I'm going to do another video about that. But today was about the Thailand to verify foreign registry bank phone bank information and verify the bank accounts. And unfortunately, they're going to check our bank accounts, but then they allow Thai people scamming foreigners to leave their bank accounts open. And it's really a sad situation that even after 20 years of working and living out here, they still continue to do this. And we are very much second-class citizens here. Okay, take care, guys.